there's a whole group of people right now, there are realtors, mortgage brokers watching this show, and you're fucked. Because the only time you knew how to make money was on a rising market with a refi boom where real estate was going up and everything was going up. And now you're going to find out real quickly, like we did, that you were a hustler and you're not an entrepreneur. And the idea of being able to hustle, it only works so far.
What did you learn, you think, on that sales floor that you've taken into every other venture that you've tackled now to this point in life?
No one's going to save you. No one's going to save you. Pure commission is the coolest game ever. Because nobody gives a shit. You don't show up, you don't eat.
Yeah.
You show up and you don't close, you don't eat.
Can't be
It's
half-assed.
the purest shit of all time. It's like no fucking paycheck, no guarantees, no nothing.
Yeah.
It's like there's nothing. So like sitting in that environment, and there were nights, dude. I mean, I'd be going like 4 days in a row with nothing, and I'm dialing 10 hours a day, just dialing, trying to figure out this back-asswards calculator, HP12C, because we didn't have the software and all this shit back then. I'm trying to do reverse I couldn't even do forward calculations with the calculator. Here I'm trying to fucking do it backwards while talking to somebody on the phone. I'm like, oh my fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't know anything about money. I don't have a mortgage. I've never bought a house. I don't understand I don't understand money. I don't understand economics. I don't understand mortgages. So there was decision after decision I had to make sitting in that pit, the sales pit. And I'd listen to dudes closing next to me and I wasn't closing, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, right.
Fuck. Fuck. And I would just stay at the office until like 10 at night, dial till the last minute I possibly could. And then I would get up the next morning and show up at the office. And I was like, if I just keep showing up and keep doing this and keep asking for feedback and getting better from the mentors and guys who are closing, because my manager was 19.
Oh no.
19, and he'd made $650,000 a year before.
Oh man. Because this was like what,
2001.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, this is the beginning days.
Great time to get into
mortgages.
mortgages.
Yeah, bro, it's great.
Yeah.
Then,
so I was gonna say fast forward.
all that fast forward is 07, 08. I build my first couple mortgage companies, build one, sell it, build another one. We get into financial services, life insurance, financial education. We run the largest cash flow board game nights on the West Coast. 300, 400, 500 people. I've got like 250 to 300 cash flow board games. We're playing board games. We're getting people making money. We're helping to refinance. We're doing investment deals. We're doing all this, but we were not entrepreneurs. We were hustlers. So then 08 hits.
That you said something I think really profound there that might have just gone over a lot of people's heads. Can you say that one more time?
We were not entrepreneurs. We were hustlers.
Yeah, dude, that hits home for me because that was the same way. I'm a door-to-door guy, 100% commission, door-to-door, several years, training, managing, just knocking doors, hustling. And then you get into entrepreneurship and you think that you're invincible because of how you did well in this other game. And then you start going like, oh, that's only like one aspect of a business. There's like 7 other things now that I have to learn that I did not expect I was gonna have to learn. So what made you realize that you were not an entrepreneur?
My business like melted before my eyes. Like
during the crash.
Yeah, so pressure hits. I wouldn't lose my business now. But then, like I was sitting in this place of we were riding so forward on the edge. And like everybody, like there's a whole group of people right now, there are realtors, mortgage brokers watching this show, and you're fucked. Because the only time you knew how to make money was on a rising market with a refi boom where real estate was going up and everything was going up. And now you're going to find out real quickly, like we did, that you were a hustler and you're not an entrepreneur. And the idea of being able to hustle, it only works so far. Entrepreneurism is a commitment to becoming a kingdom builder. I'm a king building kingdoms, not a soldier or a warrior making sniper shots. Like I can be a warrior and kill, and that's great. Some people are born to do that, and they're born to work for kings. They're born to be under the shield and the protection of the king. And I was not a king at the time. So when the game came in, I know no foundation, no emotional fortitude, no mental idea of how to lead and help everyone get through this fucking time. And so we lost everyone. Let all of our teams go, almost 100 people. I had to let every person go, let my mom go, my brothers go, let everybody go. And then I made the biggest mistake ever. I thought I could just take all my personal money and throw it at the business and it would fix it. And that didn't work. So then I had no money myself. The business is shut down. I have no path. I've never made money doing anything else outside of serving tables, Our lifestyle is now like $25,000 to $40,000 a month, which was not a problem with the fact that we were taking home several $100,000s a month. So people are like, you should live in your means. I'm like, motherfucker, I was living in my means. I don't give a fuck what you're doing. If your money stops, you're no longer in your means. It's like, it wasn't about $25,000 when I'm making $250,000 a month. I was like, this was a time of change that I was not prepared for. And what I didn't know was happening was God was about to get my attention in the biggest way.